Today we're going to be trying the notorious pumpkin spice latte.
God help us.
So before we get started, just want to ask you, what are your preconceived notions about the brand and perhaps this drink?
I think I would have to answer that very simply with a severe degree of existential dread. I haven't tried pumpkin spice lattes in a very, very long time. I don't know what to think of this beverage. I don't remember quite what it tastes like, but I'm not a fan of Starbucks.
Do you think you would classify this as coffee or more as a drink of some sort with coffee?
This is absolutely and unequivocally a dessert drink. This is not a legitimate coffee beverage. It has coffee in it, but it also has a lot more things in it. Sugar, cream, flavoring, syrups, just, it's really at that point not coffee.
Everything you should not be drinking. But also, you just came back from the store. How's your experience and what was the price?
I got to the store, there was no customer service. It was just, come in, get your own carrier, get your own straws, and get the heck out.
We didn't get straws.
We did not get straws, actually. I was expecting them to come with the beverages, but they did not. And I just saw nowhere where I could actually grab them, so that was interesting. And the cost of these beverages was around 12 bucks. That's a hefty price tag. Considering
for $12, you can get a somewhat decent, maybe even a very good bag of coffee that would might last you a month.
If not longer, yeah.
And actually tastes good.
And actually tastes good, the most important thing. So speaking of taste, are you ready to dive headfirst into this?
Yeah, no, we're kind of, since we didn't get straws, they shorted us on the straws, we kind of have to pour them into a cup, so
right.
Hopefully that goes well.
We'll see. I'm gonna mix this a little bit, see if we can get some of the cream in here. Don't want to miss out on any aspect of this beverage. As you can tell, I'm very, very excited to be trying it. Let's find out. No, that is still kind of a mess, but...
Was it?
Actually, that's probably as much as I want to have.
Oh no, oh, it's leaking. Oh God.
No, you got it, I think.
All right,
that's kind of weird.
That looks like something you see at the bottom of a bowl after a long night out in Tijuana.
Yep.
That's what that looks like.
It is something else, that's for sure. I will say that.
How does it smell? It smells like sugar and spice.
Oh my, ugh.
Not in a good way.
That smells terrible. What do I even smell? As far as creamy dessert drinks go, is it the worst I've had? Probably not. Is it the best I've had? By no margin whatsoever. It just doesn't taste like any of the things that were added into it really homogenized into a pleasant blend of a beverage in the first place. It's just cream and sugar and a little bit of coffee taste in the back.
Well, I could sort of see how people might like this.
Right. Yeah.
It has like a kind of like a Mountain Dew vibe where it's really bad for you, but it has so much stuff going on that you kind of get like a high from it.
It's fall time, guys. You gotta get the pumpkin spice latte, right? We gotta be all superstitious about the time of year it's in, We have to go ahead and acquire.
Yeah, this is like a coffee Mountain Dew. It's disgusting. I feel like I'm dying inside.
I feel like my skin is crawling from how much sugar is in this.
Yeah, my face is permanently stuck in a wince. Do you think you could make this on your own at home and make it actually be good?
You could, and we will attempt to do so in a future video and most likely succeed because...
And most likely do it for under $5 a cup.
You could do a lot better for yourself at home. Don't go spend the money. I mean, there's nothing wrong with going out and splurging a little bit, but you can do yourself a favor and you can do it way better.
What about rating wise? What's your rating, if you can rate it?
Maybe a 3.
That's actually extremely generous.
5 is average.
Are you secretly enjoying this?
No, I wouldn't say that. So personally, I actually really enjoy pumpkin. And so even though this is very artificial tasting, it still has those notes of pumpkin, which to me personally are generally very pleasant notes, even though this is not a very good pumpkin.
Honestly, knowing the Professor 3 for this kind of drink is extremely generous of him. Honestly means it's probably not that bad, all things considered.
Is this coffee? No, it's a dessert drink. And so I can't compare it with coffee. And we've had some pretty terrible coffees on the show, Starbucks brand included. And so we've given those a 2, we've given those a 1. I think we gave one a -2 at some point. But this is a dessert drink, and so I'm rating it more as a dessert drink than a true coffee because you don't taste the coffee very much at all.
Starbucks is like if you want a premium bad coffee, it's the place to go.
If you want the best, worst coffee you can attempt to afford on your minimum wage budget, it's the best place to go.
But hey, you might look cool walking into an office. Well, anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know if you enjoy pumpkin spice latte, it's that time of the year.
So do yourself a favor and maybe try something a little bit better, a little bit different, and please, for heaven's sake, keep using your whole brain.